Sports Hall of Fame. This is a Varsity Boys first round matchup between the Boaz Pirates and the Douglas Eagles. Here are your starting lineups. First for Boaz, number 0, Ty Sullivan. Number 1, Cooper Carroll. Number 4, Jakai Hudgens. Number 11, Amin Cruz. And number 23, Landon Kennedy. The Pirates are coached by Cameron Witt. And now for Douglas, number 0, Trey Crenshaw. Number 1, Brody Campbell. Number 3, Kenyon Watkins. Number 5, Landon Beck. And number 22, Kason Walls. The Eagles are coached by Skylar Ball.
Next us with Skylar Ball, it's going to be Trey Crenshaw. And he's going to be jumping against Jakai Hudgens. And the referee has picked up the basketball, and we're just about set for our final first round game of this year's county tournament. It's Boaz and Douglas from Sneed State, and we're waiting for the ball to go in the air, and it does, and the tip is controlled by the Douglas Eagles, and setting the offense will be Kenyon Watkins as Boaz will open up. Looks like man-to-man. Watkins drives to the bucket. He's going to kick it on the baseline to Crenshaw. He misses the short jumper, gets his own rebound, puts it back up. There's some contact, and I believe Hudgens is going to pick up the foul there as Crenshaw drove to the bucket, missed a shot, did a good job following and getting his rebound.
I think you say good offensive rebound by Crenshaw to put that back up. He's going to be going to the line for 2.
And first shot is up and good. Our first points of the night come from the free throw line, and Douglas has the first lead of the evening, 1-0. We've played 14 seconds this first quarter. Second shot also up and good. It's 2-0 as the Eagles will drop back past half court. It looks like they're going to be man-to-man. It's Watkins against Cruz. Hudgens with the basketball. He's going to drive to the bucket all the way. It's partially blocked down inside by Landon Beck and quickly up the floor. Here come the Douglas Eagles. Crenshaw loses the dribble and is picked up there by Sullivan. And Kennedy comes into the front court for the Pirates. Hudgens on the wing will drive into the paint. He'll kick it to Sullivan. Sullivan back out front to Hudgens. They go across to Carroll, and they'll reset the offense. Cruz trying to drive, is cut off, puts up a running jumper, no good. Sullivan is there for the rebound. As that time Beck went to help out defensively, and a good weak side rebound there by Sullivan to put it back up and in. 2-2, and Boaz opens up in full court pressure.
Another good offensive rebound. Both teams have had offensive rebounds. That's led to points.
Going all the way to the bucket is Watkins. He loses control, but fortunately for Douglas, it goes right to Beck, who lays it in. 4-2, Douglas in the early going. Cruz into the front court between the circles, guarded there by Watkins. On the wing to Kennedy. Kennedy drives, puts up the soft floater. That's about a 10-footer. Nice shot there by Landon Kennedy, the sophomore, with a bucket, and we're tied 4-4. I think this was going to go back and forth throughout the evening.
If the first 2 minutes is an indication, we've got a good game on hand.
Boaz man-to-man. It's Hudgens against Watkins there. The long three-point shot from Brody Campbell is no good, and I believe Jakai Hudgens has picked up his second foul quickly. And you've always heard it, you don't foul a three-point shooter. Hudgens just did, and he gets called for his second. At the line will be Brody Campbell for three. He misses the first. We'll see Ja'Kai Hudgens checking out as Toby Hamilton.
He missed the second.
Check in. So after making the first two free throws, Crenshaw, they're now 2 for 4. Now they're 3 for 5 as Brody Campbell connects on that one to give Douglas a 1-point lead at 5-4. Cruz into the front court for the Pirates. And with a left-hand dribble, now he'll drive all the way to the bucket. Now he kicks it back out to Sullivan. Sullivan drives to the bucket. The layup is up and good. Nice job, Ty Sullivan, using his quickness that time to go by Landon Beck for the layup.
Good quick first move by Sullivan. Strong move to the basket.
Watkins into the front court with a basketball. He's being defended now by Kennedy. Hudgens on the bench with 2 fouls. Brody Campbell on the wing. Looks down inside. Now he'll take the three and knock it down. Nice job, Brody Campbell. The defender didn't get out with a hand in his face, and he made him pay. 8-6. That's the first 3 of the night. And Campbell has 4 points. Cruz looking for Coach Witt for the play. He's being defended there by Watkins. He's going to pull up from the free throw line extended, and not a very good shot there by Cruz. Missed everything. And Crenshaw has the basket, and Coach Ball wants to slow things down. Brody Campbell with a basketball. He'll go to Carson Walls, who has it tipped away, trying to go inside to Crenshaw. It's stolen by Boaz, and Kennedy all the way to the baseline. Kicks it out front to Hamilton. Hamilton's three is no good. He gets his own rebound. Nice job following his shot. Then it's taken away by Landon Beck, and here comes Douglas into the front court. Driving the baseline. Nice move. Crenshaw all the way to the bucket. Give him 2. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Trey Crenshaw now with 4 points, and he'll try to complete the 3-point play as that foul against Ty Sullivan's his first, and he does convert the 3-point play, and Douglas has a 5-point lead at 11-6 with 4.5 minutes to go here in the quarter.
He's going to be tough to defend on that baseline.
Cruz with the basketball. Top of the key to Kennedy. In the corner it goes to Carroll. Back to Sullivan. They get it to Hamilton. Hamilton to Kennedy. He'll shoot the three. He was open. Nice ball movement. Boaz to get an open shot for Landon Kennedy, and he knocks down the three right here in front of us, and it's 11-9.
He has 5 points.
Into the front court is Brody Campbell. Campbell's going to back it out, set the play. And we'll give it to Kenyon Watkins. Top of the key, guarded by Cruz. Back to Campbell. Campbell gets a pick and drives in. There's some contact now. Is that an offensive foul? He lowered the shoulder, I believe. It's going to be an offensive foul
sure
there.
Is. He dipped his shoulder right there.
That was a good defensive play that time. I believe it was Carroll that drew the charge from Brody Campbell. That's the first foul for Douglas here in the quarter. And Boaz has 3 fouls here in the first quarter. In for Boaz is Logan Williams. Logan Williams, a 5'10 freshman. He's in for the first time, so a young Boaz team on the floor. Cruz from the corner. The three is no good off the iron, and Beck gets the rebound. Here comes Douglas quickly. Crenshaw going all the way to the bucket, lost the dribble. He tried to make a move against Sullivan, and Ty Sullivan hustling knocks it out of his hands. Sullivan just made a dive for the ball to knock it away.
Very, very lazy play with the ball right there. He didn't secure the ball.
I think he was contemplating what kind of shot he was going to take against Sullivan and lost control. Driving is Watkins to the basket. The floater is no good. Body's on the floor underneath, tipping it inside. Nice play, Carson Walls to follow the shot. As there was a Boaz player on the floor in the middle of the lane, and Carson Walls able to slip in and get that tip in. Boaz the other way. Williams back to Sullivan. Sullivan drives once again, puts up a shot against Beck, and there's contact and a foul. And Ty Sullivan will go to the free throw line. So far today, kind of a physical first quarter.
Very physical. It's a game that's been dominated on the offensive glass by both teams.
13-9 is the score. Exactly 3 minutes to go as Ty Sullivan at the free throw line. The first one will roll off, and Baker Lyles, the 5'8" freshman, will check in for the first time for the Douglas Eagles. One more shot coming up for Ty Sullivan, as he has 2 points in the game tonight, and he missed both free throws. So the score stays 13-9 with 2:57 to go here in the first quarter. Trey Crenshaw coming up the floor for the Douglas Eagles, as it looks like Boaz may have dropped back into, I don't know if they're in a matchup zone or man-to-man right now, Dave.
I believe they're in a matchup zone.
And they turn it over. Baker Lyles turns it over. Kennedy picks it up to Cruz. Cruz drives all the way. He put up a shot because it was off balance, but I think it was more of a pass.
It was.
And driving in, nice job that time, as I believe that was Toby Hamilton. Excuse me, no, that was Kennedy. Kennedy with the bucket. He has 7 points, and it's a 13-11 Douglas lead.
Hey, he ran the court well and got rewarded with a basket.
Sullivan went for the steal, missed it. On the floor is Kennedy. There wasn't a tie-up, as it looked like there were two players. Should have been a jump ball, but they let Crenshaw take it away from Kennedy, and then we've got a foul underneath. Wow, that's a tough one, Dave, because Kennedy was on his back with the basketball. They called him for a foul.
It was a good 5 seconds on the floor. It looked like there was easily a tie-up, going to be a jump ball situation.
Boy, that's a tough foul on Kennedy. He was on his back in the lane and got called for a foul.
Wow.
Crenshaw makes the free throw. He's got one more coming. He makes them both.
That's a 4-point turnaround right there.
It's 7 points for Trey Crenshaw, and Douglas has a 4-point lead at 15-11. Kennedy in the front court with the basket.
Supreme Courts is your ultimate local indoor facility for competition youth sports, training, and recreation activities. Home to Impact Basketball and Volleyball. Give Jonathan Hyde a call at 256-527-1051. RE/MAX Heritage in Arab is a proud supporter of the Arab City Schools academics and athletics. Best of luck to the Knights throughout the year. For all your real estate needs, call on the local professional staff at RE/MAX Heritage in Arab, 256-586-4410. Marshall DeKalb Electric Cooperative is a proud supporter of our community and our local schools, academics, and athletics. Best of luck to all our local teams throughout the season. Our mission at Marshall DeKalb Electric Cooperative is to provide the most reliable electrical service at the lowest possible rate. We strive to achieve our mission with quality and reliable service and a commitment to our consumer needs. We want to be a beacon in each community that we serve.
Since 1943, the Municipal Utilities Board has been meeting utility needs of the citizens of Albertville and surrounding areas. From keeping your home comfortable to providing necessary expansions and supporting industrial and commercial growth, MUB provides the utilities you rely on in your everyday life. Electricity, water, wastewater, all at a reasonable cost. MUB is committed to providing reliable service today and resources tomorrow. MUB is proud to be a supporter of this community channel broadcast.
At Piggly Wiggly, we work hard to deliver the very best to you and your family. You get the best of both worlds, great quality meats and a super low price. You'll always find low prices throughout Piggly Wiggly.
He drives, is cut off, gets it to Cruz. Cruz tries to drive. He kicks it to Kennedy on the baseline, and Kennedy, he's not going to be denied. He drives, took the contact, missed the shot, but he's going to go to the free throw line.
Oh, yeah, he took that ball strong to the goal, and number 23, Kennedy, boy, he knows what to do with the ball when he gets it. It goes to that basket.
Yeah, Crenshaw's about 6'3", and Beck is about 6'5", and Kennedy is all of 5'11", and he took it in there against those guys, and he's rewarded. He makes the first free throw. One more coming up for Landon Kennedy, and he makes them both, and he's had a big first quarter.
He has 9 points.
9 points in the quarter for Landon Kennedy, the 5'8" sophomore, and we've got a 2-point game. 15-13 Douglas with 1:46 to go. Kenyon Watkins will bring it into the front court for the Eagles. Started there by Cruz. Watkins is going to drive, kick it to Beck, and we've got a charge. Nice job inside by Sullivan to get his position, and Watkins drives in. The player control foul, the charge, he's going to check out of the game now, and looks like Alex Lucas will check in for the first time.
A little out of control by Watkins. I mean, he got away with a little push off up here at the top of the key, but just a lot of dribbling. Should have dished it off. Good defense by Boaz.
1:30 to go. First quarter, 15-13. Boaz a chance to tie it or take the lead here as Kennedy drives. His floater is no good, and Crenshaw has the rebound. He's leading the break. Nice pass that time. They tried to go back as Walls, Dave, I thought had an opportunity to shoot a layup and tried to pass it, and Crenshaw could not handle the pass. And then there's a foul on Baker Lyles, and I think there Douglas may have missed an opportunity to get an easy bucket.
That was a point where he was a little too unselfish. He needed to go ahead and go up with a layup right there. It looked like he had an easy layup.
And that is the 5th Douglas foul of the quarter. So Amin Cruz goes to the free throw line where he'll shoot 2 for the Pirates. Cruz here in the first half has 4 points. His first shot is up and good. He can tie the game with this next free throw, 1:14 to go. And checking into the game for Boaz will be Jackson Taylor. He's the tallest man for the Boaz Pirates. He stands 6'3", and he's a sophomore. Cruz, his second free throw is no good as it went halfway down and then came out, and then Trey Crenshaw could not control the rebound, lost it out of bounds. So Boaz will have another opportunity here, trailing by 1, 15-14, and then Cruz throws it away to Lucas. Lucas in the front court has it taken away almost by Cruz. Lucas, he's got to take care of the basketball a little better than that.
Yeah, because, Boaz, we're talking about only down 1, had a chance to take the lead right at the end of the first quarter with one of their better players on the bench with 2 fouls.
Baker Lyles with the basketball. He's going to set the offense for the Douglas Eagles. 58 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Crenshaw back to Lyles. Looks like a Boaz 2-3 zone now. Now they go inside, and the long jumper by Lucas he misses everything there, and Boaz comes away with the rebound. Coming up the floor quickly. In the corner it goes to Kennedy. Kennedy across court. There's a long jumper from the corner. That was Tyson Hamilton, the freshman, just off the bench, knocking down the tray to give Boaz the 17-15 lead with 22 seconds to go.
Nice pass by Kennedy, finding him on the other side of the court.
Kennedy drew the defenders, then made the long pass. Crenshaw drives, kicks it in the corner. Walls 3 is no good. Battle for the rebound, tipped around, still being tipped. Kennedy with the rebound, coming up quickly. 6, 5, 4. Williams, will he get a shot off? 3, 2. He puts it up, and it's no good. And that's the end of the first quarter. We've got a good one going on here in our last game of the day here at the Marshall County Tournament. Boaz 17, Douglas 15. At the end of one quarter on Power 107.5 FM.
Lake Guntersville Pool and Spas is your home for custom pool design and construction, along with service, sales, and repair. They're also your authorized dealer for Bullfrog Spas and Swim Spas. For your new construction or redesign of your existing personalized outdoor space, visit our large showroom, located at the top of the mountain in Guntersville. Call Lake Guntersville Pool and Spas at 256-582-4050. Family-owned and operated Discount Building Supply in Warrenton is a whole lot more than building supplies and hardware. Stop by and browse their 130,000 square foot home center. You'll find Poplar Smoker Grills with supplies and seasonings, family outing and tailgate supplies, Yeti coolers, outdoor and hunting apparel, landscape management supplies, boathouse products, and everything to beautify your outdoor living space. Discount Building Supply and Home Center. 3 generations of the Walker family proudly serving your family.
You'll like banking at People's Independent Bank and PIB Mortgage. Here, you'll receive a high level of personal service, a full array of accounts and services, a variety of mortgage loans, local loan decisions, and you will see active corporate citizenship throughout our footprint. Step up to true community banking at People's Independent Bank. www.pibonline.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. NMLS number 466340.
Natural gas appliances from your Marshall County Gas District gives your home the clean, comfortable feel of natural gas. And you can get great rebates on brand new natural gas appliances. Gas furnace, a $1,000 rebate. Tankless water heaters, $300. Clothes dryer or gas lights, $200. Cooktop range, $100. Plus $50 back on lights, grill, logs, and wall heaters. Call your Marshall County Gas office for more details. With locations in Arab, Albertville, and Guntersville. Or call toll free at 1-800-552-1382.
Natural gas.
15, Boaz a 2-point lead as we head to the second quarter. Trey Crenshaw leading Douglas with 7. Landon Kennedy had 9 in that first quarter for the Boaz Pirates, and the Pirates will have the opening possession of the second quarter. Man-to-man, Douglas defense, Amin Cruz out front, guarded there by Crenshaw. Cruz, the pull-up jumper from the free throw line extended. It was partially blocked by Crenshaw, and then on the rebound, Baker Lyles is fouled by Cruz trying to reach in to get the steal. So a quick foul here as we played 14 seconds this second quarter.
Unnecessary foul in the back court.
Douglas with a basketball. No pressure in the back court. They'll dribble it into the front court against looks like a 2-3 Boaz zone. Baker Lyles goes to Walls. Walls to Crenshaw into Lyles. Went back to Lyles, and it's knocked away. And this is Hamilton driving all the way, misses the layup, and we've got a whistle. And didn't see a lot of contact there, Dave. I heard the backboard being slapped, and I thought it might be a goaltending, but I think they're going to call a foul.
They got him with a body. He did not hit him with a hand going up for the shot, but his body went into him and kind of knocked him up against the wall a little bit. But he's going to the line for 2.
Avery Smith, the 6'6 junior, has checked in to start the quarter for the Douglas Eagles. Ty Sullivan back in. Also, Cooper Carroll back in for the Boaz Pirates, as missing the first free throw was Tyson Hamilton, the 5'7 freshman. His second free throw is up and good, and Boaz has their biggest lead. Douglas led by 5 in the first quarter. Boaz has their biggest lead, 3 right now at 18-15, just underway here in the second quarter. Baker Lyles into the front court for the Eagles. He'll drive to the bucket, spin in the lane. May have got away with an extra step, misses the shot, battle for the rebound. Down inside, Carson Walls was there, but was tipped away by the Pirates, and Douglas will retain possession. Checking into the game for Boaz, Toby Hamilton, the 5'7 junior. So 2 Hamiltons on the floor, Tyson and Toby right now for the Boaz Pirates. Baker Lyles out front. Boaz remains in there 2. Now it looks like they may have switched to man-to-man on this possession as Carroll is out defending against Baker Lyles.
There's no movement by Douglas offense.
Driving as Lyles looks inside. He puts up a tough shot, defended well there by Carroll. And Sullivan comes away with the rebound, and here comes Carroll quickly. He loses control and almost turned it over there. Amin Cruz will drive to the bucket. He'll put up a floater off the glass, no good, and Douglas coming back the other way. Crenshaw out front. Kennedy cuts him off there. He'll step back from 18 feet and knock it down. Nice job, Trey Crenshaw. He has 9 points, and it's an 18-17 Boaz lead. They've got a 1-point lead in the basketball here with 6:26 to go in the first quarter.
Nice touch on that shot by Crenshaw.
Kennedy tries to drive the baseline and double dribbles. Crenshaw cut him off on the baseline as he drove, and he got there and took an extra dribble and turned it over. 18-17. Crenshaw will inbound it for the Eagles as Boaz continues some full court pressure here against the Eagles. Cruz with the basketball. It's Cruz guarding Lyles, who has it taken away by Kennedy to Amin Cruz, who will drive in and put it in as Baker Lyles just had it taken away that time. Yeah. Good defense by Kennedy in conjunction with Cruz, and Cruz gets a layup. 20-17, Boaz with the lead. Lucas has the basketball. He'll drive to the middle of the paint. He puts up a short jumper there. 8-foot jumper by Lucas Cruz. They broke the press, and he got into the lane and hit the jumper. 20-19, a 1-point Boaz lead. Carroll with the basketball to Hamilton. Hamilton will drive in the lane. His shot is nice job, Dave, using the banking board that time.
He sure did. That was a nice touch on that shot.
Toby Hamilton with the bucket. His first 2, and Boaz lead once again is 3. Baker Lyles into the front court to Crenshaw. Crenshaw all the way to the bucket. Some contact there. No whistle, and he was able to score as he shot over Ty Sullivan. It's 22-21. 5 minutes to go here in the first half of a good one from Snead State between Boaz and Douglas. Cruz looks for some help. Will go to Sullivan. Sullivan back to Cooper, or rather Carroll. Cooper Carroll gives it to Cruz. Cooper Carroll will pull up, shot an air ball that time, missed everything. Sullivan tries to save it, but he saves it right to Walls, and here comes Lyles quickly up the floor. Going all the way to the bucket, he'll put it off the glass, and I believe he,
offensive foul.
Once again, out of control. A good job by Cruz to draw that player control foul, as once again we see a Douglas player a bit out of control there, going to the bucket, trying to force things. And the turnover.
Once you leave your feet right there, you're in no man's land, and Cruz did a good job of getting his feet set. Just easy call for the ref, offensive foul.
22-21 is the Boaz lead with 4:40 to go in the half. Kennedy with the basketball to Cruz on the wing. Cruz looks down inside, now will bring it back to the top of the key to Hamilton. Free throw line extended, the shot is no good, and Crenshaw cleans up the rebound. And Trey Crenshaw will bring it into the front court. He's the leading scorer for Douglas tonight. He has 11. He loses handle of the basketball, was poked away there by Kennedy in the paint, and Hamilton picks up the loose ball and gets it to Cruz. Cruz going down the lane, gets it to Hamilton. Hamilton back to Sullivan, who thinks about a three but will not take it. He needs some help, gets it to Cruz, looks to Coach Witt for the play. Cruz now is going to take it from the top of the key, in and out, no good. And the rebound is claimed there by Avery Smith, the big 6'6" junior for Douglas. There, once again, is Baker Lyles, that time forcing the issue. Again, there's some contact, and we got a whistle. Is that on Cruz?
No, that's a blocking foul on.
Yep, Amin Cruz is going to pick up a foul. That'll be his second, and we may see him check out as Tyson Hamilton is at the table to check in. Also for Douglas for the first time is Keelan Green. He's going to check in. Green, a 6'1" freshman, as Trey Crenshaw gets his first break of the night. Baker Lyles in the corner. There's a long jumper. It's good. Brody Campbell, that was behind the college three-point line, and he knocks that one down. And Douglas has the lead, and Campbell has 7, 24-22, 3.5 minutes to go. Kennedy drives, puts it up, partially blocked there by Smith, and Campbell has the rebound for Douglas coming the other way. Campbell in the paint at the free throw line is going to pull up and shoot, and it's no good. Green for the rebound. The putback is up and good as Keelan Green, the freshman, on the offensive glass, gets a rebound and the putback. And Boaz wants a timeout with 3:15 to go in the first half. It's Douglas 26, Boaz 22 from the Marshall.
Hey folks, Mark Brickey, Sand Mountain Toyota. There's a lot to consider when buying a truck. Towing capacity, cab space, gas mileage, resale value. When you're talking with your salesman, is he willing to sit behind the wheel of the same kind of truck he claims to stand behind? Here at Sand Mountain Toyota, we buy what we sell. Not only do we stand behind our trucks, we put our own money and trust in Toyota trucks, just like you. Come by and check out our huge selection of popular Toyota trucks. Sand Mountain Toyota, we're more than a dealership.
Since 1952, Wilkes Tire and Battery Service has been the place to take your vehicle for service you can trust. Our family takes pride in carrying on the tradition of providing great service, working with integrity, and giving back to the community. For tires, batteries, auto services, and more, choose the people you can trust. With 10 locations to serve you, including Albertville and Gunnersville, at Wilkes Tire and Battery Service, we get you started and keep you going.
Some days, you've got big things to care about. Like that. And that. Luckily, the Whirlpool Smart Range automatically updates itself with features like Air Fry. So you can worry less about keeping up with the latest tech and care more about keeping up with the latest trends. Say cheese. Everyday care, Whirlpool.
Visit the helpful, knowledgeable staff at Bonds Appliance on Gunner Avenue in Gunnersville.
Your local Foodland Market. Your store for everyday low prices and weekly specials with savings on every aisle and friendly customer service throughout the store. We sell only the best USDA inspected meats. Our trained meat cutters offer fresh cut meats to your specification. Our fruits and vegetables are always fresh, quality and variety you deserve every day. Your local Foodland Market, where savings plus service plus selection equals satisfaction.
And forth, the biggest lead has been 5 by Douglas, 3 for Boaz right now. Douglas with a 4-point lead.
Yeah, this it's an opportunity here. They're on a little bit of run here, Douglas. I believe they scored 5 in a row right here to go up by 4, but the ebb and flow is pretty good up and down.
26-22 with 3:08 to go in the first half. Kennedy with the basketball. Goes back to Sullivan. He's going to drive. Puts it off the glass. Nice job that time. Ty Sullivan did not settle. He went all the way to the bucket and scored. It's a 2-point Douglas lead at 26-24. Baker Lyles in the paint. Looks for some help. He'll put up a jumper. As great spin move there by Baker Lyles, the 5'8 freshman, scoring for the Douglas Eagles, 28-24. That's his first 2. Hamilton with the basketball, defended by Green. Gets a screen out top. Goes to Toby Hamilton. In the corner it goes to Kennedy, and that's Cooper trying to set a screen, and someone from Douglas just ran him over. And we've got a foul. That may be on Baker Lyles. That's going to be his 3rd. So 3 fouls on Baker Lyles. He's going to check out, and looks like Trey Crenshaw back in the game. Also back in the game for Boaz is Logan Williams, and Ja'Kai Hudgens, who got 2 quick fouls in the first quarter, is back in the game for the first time here with 2:33 to go in the half.
A little surprised they put him back in here with 2.5 minutes left in the half.
28-24, Douglas has the lead. Boaz has the basketball. Logan Williams drives, kicks it back out to Hamilton in the paint. His jumper is good.
Shot.
Got knocked to the floor, no whistle, but he scores from about 12 feet away. And the pass, as Douglas tried to throw it over the pressure, and Carson Wall's pass was over the head of Brody Campbell, and it's a turnover, and the Pyros will have the basketball with a chance to tie or take the lead with 2:09 to go in the first half. Kennedy will have the basketball in the front court for the Pirates to Hudgens. Hudgens out front, back to Kennedy. Kennedy looking down inside. They're setting some screens. They set a screen for Sullivan. Now he dribbles out to the wing. To Hamilton. Hamilton's going to drive all the way to the bucket with the left hand. Just an off-balance shot there as Campbell defended the shot. 28-26, 1:40 to go as Coach Skylar Ball here in front of us calls the play, and Trey Crenshaw will back it out. Crenshaw, the leading scorer in the game. He has 11 to Brody Campbell. Campbell steps back, 3 is up. It's no good. Battle for the rebound. Walls coming over the back. It's not called, and here comes Hudgens up the floor. Ja'Kai Hudgens will slow it down. Now he'll drive to the bucket all the way. Nice job, Ja'Kai Hudgens. The stop and go that time. Ja'Kai Hudgens got loose to the basket and tied the game at 28-28.
That one step right there, that delay, gave him the freedom he needed to get that tied up. 28-28.
1 minute to go in the first half. Douglas with the basketball. Brody Campbell out front, dribbling between the circles. They go down inside to Walls. The long jumper is no good. Battle for the rebound, and coming away with the rebound is the Boaz Pirates and Logan Williams. Into the front court. Here's Kennedy. He'll go into the lane all the way to the bucket. The layup is up and good. Nice job. The scoop shot under Avery Smith, the big 6'6" presence in there. Nice shot by Kennedy, who has 11, and Boaz has a 2-point lead. 23 seconds go first half. Crenshaw on the right wing as it goes down inside the Walls. The pass to Smith. Nice high-low passing there. Kason Walls to Avery Smith, the 2 to tie it up. 30-30, 8 seconds. 7, 6, 5 seconds. 4. Driving is Kennedy. 3, 2. Boaz is going to have to put it up. Hudgens, the ball is partially blocked, and it's tied. We're at the end of the first half. We're all tied up. 30-30, Boaz and Douglas in the first round of the Marshall County Basketball Tournament on Power 107.5 FM.
People's Bank is my go-to place for banking.
When you deal with People's, their goal is your success.
Here at People's Bank, it's more about a relationship.
I know my bankers, and I've got their cell numbers. I just call them.
If we had been with a larger bank, we would have just been a number. We're supported 100% by People's Bank.
They're our neighbor, they're our friends. We're part of this community.
I went to People's Bank because I knew they were going to take care of me. People's Bank treat us like we're the most important client they have.
Save big, sell bigger. Now list your home for 2% with RE/MAX Guntersville and RE/MAX Heritage in Arab as they've embraced the new changes in real estate. Call the number on the screen to talk with an agent to find out how you can now keep more of what's yours by listing your home for 2%. Discover the difference with RE/MAX, one of the most trusted names in real estate, where you know you're always getting quality service. Make that call today to start your 2% listing where you'll keep more of what's yours and save big, sell bigger.
At Piggly Wiggly, we work hard to deliver the very best to you and your family. You get the best of both worlds, great quality meats and a super low price. You'll always find low prices throughout Piggly Wiggly.
If your parents and grandparents owned a Ford, odds are they bought theirs at Alexander Ford in Boaz. For over 50 years, Alexander Ford has been known as the Ford store in North Alabama. With some of the same faces you've grown to know and trust, we celebrate our past and are excited about our future. We still do business like we always have without hidden fees and high pressure. You can put your trust in us, just like your parents and grandparents did. Alexander Ford, your family Ford store.
We never set out to be J.P. Morgan or Wells Fargo. We set out to be Citizens Bank and Trust and to serve the community as a community bank, and we're content with that.
We get set for the second half for Boaz. It'll be Sullivan, Carroll, Hudgens, Cruz, and Kennedy on the floor. For the Douglas Eagles, Crenshaw, Campbell, Watkins, Beck, and Walls, your starters. And in a 30-30 game as we start the third quarter, the Douglas Eagles will have the opening possession. Kenyon Watkins with a basketball, defended there by Ja'Kai Hudgens. Hudgens had 2 quick fouls in the first quarter, didn't play a lot in the first half. Looks like Boaz has jumped in the zone to start the second half. Looks like a 1-2-2. They'll lob it, and what a great pass that time. Brody Campbell to Trey Crenshaw, weak side, and he slams it home. Nice pass and goes up high. Crenshaw for the dunk. 32-30. Hudgens in the corner to Sullivan. Sullivan drives in the paint. He'll put up a layup. Left it short, and quickly here comes the Douglas Eagles. A spectacular play to open up the second half.
Nice coordination. Teamwork, working together.
Watkins with the basketball, has it poked away by Kennedy. Now Cruz going 1-on-2 is going to lay it up and score. It looked like he was going to leave it short, but Cruz had it knocked away by Kennedy, and Cruz able to finish and tie the game at 32.
That's his 5th point of the night.
Campbell in the front court, guarded by Carroll. Watkins is going to take a long 3-point shot from the top of the circle, miss everything. Bad looking shot there. And Boaz with the rebound. Cruz into the front court, working against Watkins in the paint. They'll go to Kennedy. His 3-pointer is up and good.
Wow.
Landon Kennedy, 14 on the night to lead all scorers as he knocks down the tray to give Boaz a 3-point lead. We played a minute and a half of the third quarter. Kenyon Watkins into the front court. He goes all the way to the bucket, going to kick it inside to Beck.
Play.
That's a nice play. Landon Beck able to finish. We give credit to Watkins as he drove it to the bucket, kicked it to his teammate for the easy bucket in the paint. 35-34, Boaz lead. Cruz with the basketball between the circles to Hudgens. Hudgens moves to the bucket. He's going to lay it up, use his quickness. He went right by Walls to the bucket for the score. It's 37-34. We played 2 minutes of the third quarter. Campbell with the basketball into the front court between his legs, right here in front of us. He's going to set the offense to Cason Walls. Walls is going to hold it out front against Kennedy. He'll get it back to Campbell. They look down inside. Boaz still in the zone. Driving the baseline is Watkins. He'll get it to Beck in the paint. The turnaround jumper is no good, but Crenshaw is there for the tip. He missed it, and Boaz with a rebound, and Sullivan. Quickly, here comes Cruz all the way to the bucket. The blow-by is up, and we got a whistle, and there's a foul. Brody Campbell, nice job of men Cruz that time. The shortest guy on the floor took it to the basket strong, Dave.
He sure did. He eyed the basket. He was not going to be denied. He's either going to get the shot +1. Hey, good play by Cruz.
That's the third foul on Brody Campbell. He's going to check out of the game as Baker Lyles is at the scoring table to check in for him. So Campbell will check out. And Baker Lyles had 3 fouls in the first half. So he's on the floor with 3, and Cruz misses the first free throw. His second free throw is up and good. And that may be the biggest 4 points, has equaled the Boaz biggest lead of the night. They lead 38-34. Full court Boaz pressure. Kennedy almost with a steal, but Kason Walls using his size that time. Kenyon Watkins to Walls. Walls back to Crenshaw. Little high-low action there is Crenshaw. Crenshaw got it inside, and we've got a charge. And Coach Schuyler Ball don't like that call as they got it down inside to Landon Beck, who made a move against Sullivan. Sullivan draws the charge, take the 2 points off, and Beck has picked up his second foul.
He dipped that shoulder.
Boaz with a basketball, man-to-man. Douglas defense right now as Cruz drives against Beck. It's tipped away. Kennedy with the basketball. Nice job at Sullivan up top, blocked. And following that up is Cooper Carroll, and Boaz has their biggest lead of 6 with 4:38 to go in the quarter. Third quarter, Boaz 40, Douglas 34 from the Marshall County Basketball Tournament.
Good pass.
Great pass that time as they broke the pressure. Trey Crenshaw hits Kason Walls for the easy layup, and Douglas wants a timeout. We'll take it with them. 4:27 to go, third quarter. It's Boaz 40, Douglas 36 from the Marshall County Basketball Tournament.
Lake Guntersville Pool and Spas is your home for custom pool design and construction, along with service, sales, and repair. They're also your authorized dealer for Bullfrog Spas and Swim Spas. For your new construction or redesign of your existing personalized outdoor space, visit our large showroom, located at the top of the mountain in Guntersville. Call Lake Guntersville Pool and Spas at 256-582-4050. Family-owned and operated Discount Building Supply in Warrenton is a whole lot more than building supplies and hardware. Stop by and browse their 130,000 square foot home center. You'll find Poplar Smoker Grills with supplies and seasonings, family outing and tailgate supplies, Yeti coolers, outdoor and hunting apparel, landscape management supplies, boathouse products, and everything to beautify your outdoor living space. Discount Building Supply and Home Center. 3 generations of the Walker family proudly serving your family.
You'll like banking at People's Independent Bank and PIB Mortgage. Here, you'll receive a high level of personal service, a full array of accounts and services, a variety of mortgage loans, local loan decisions, and you will see active corporate citizenship throughout our footprint. Step up to true community banking at People's Independent Bank. www.pibonline.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. NMLS number 466340.
Natural gas appliances from your Marshall County Gas District gives your home the clean, comfortable feel of natural gas. And you can get great rebates on brand new natural gas appliances. Gas furnace, a $1,000 rebate. Tankless water heaters, $300. Clothes dryer or gas lights, $200. Cooktop range, $100. Plus $50 back on lights, grill, logs, and wall heaters. Call your Marshall County Gas office for more details. With locations in Arab, Albertville, and Guntersville. Or call toll free at 1-800-552-1382.
Natural gas.
We were tied at the half, 30-30. We played 3.5 minutes of this third quarter, and Boaz is up 40-36.
Hey, this game has picked up, hasn't it, Jeff? I mean, you know, it's up and down, and both teams have had a little bit of runs, and so this is a big defensive series by Douglas.
Cruz with the basketball to Carroll. Carroll has it stolen. Great anticipation that time by Kason Walls. He's going to lay it up. Good defensive work that time, anticipating, got in the passing lane, came up with a steal, got the layup. He has 6 points. 4 minutes to go. It's 40-38. The Pirates with a 2-point lead. Cruz with the basketball. He'll work against Watkins down the baseline. This is Kennedy in the corner, and he hits a big shot again. Every time Boaz needs a big one, Landon Kennedy has delivered. He has 17 tonight, and the Pirates are up by 5.
He is lethal on those 3-pointers.
Oh, great screen here in front of us, and Cruz goes down, and he's in some pain as Kason Walls set up a screen, and Cruz is down, and He's in some pain here in front of us, Dave. He twisted his ankle as he
did.
was coming up the floor, and Walls set a legal screen, and Douglas scores the bucket there. But he is down in front of us as the Pirates will go to their bench, and we're going to take a quick timeout here. It's 43 to 40, 3:39. No, we'll just keep it here as he's getting up now. He's going to limp. Hopefully they can tape that ankle up and he can get back in the game.
He's able to put some pressure on that ankle.
But he was in some pain.
He sure was.
But that was a great screen that time here in front of us. He just picked him off. He wasn't expecting it. And I think he stepped on Carson Wall's foot on that screen and twisted his ankle. Boaz will have the basketball as with the basketball in the front court is Landon Kennedy, who's had a big night for the Pirates. Jahai Cudgeon. They'll get it to Hamilton. Hamilton back to Sullivan, top of the key. To Carroll. Carroll's going to drive, put up the layup, left it short, and Beck is there for the rebound. Here comes Douglas. They've got the numbers if they hurry. Long jumper now by Walls is no good, and probably an ill-advised shot that time. Quick shot by Cason Walls, and here comes Boaz. Hamilton in the front court. He's going to throw it away. That was Tyson Hamilton, the freshman, just threw it away.
Just threw it away. Yeah, that was an ill-advised shot right there.
And Tyson Hamilton, no, it's going to be Carroll checking out. It's Toby Hamilton back in the game. 43-40 with 3 minutes to go in the third quarter. Boaz the three-point lead. Douglas with the basketball. Watkins, top of the key, gets the pick, drives down the lane, puts up a shot, off the rim, no good. Battle for the rebound, tipped 2 or 3 times. Who gets it last? Baker. Lyles, great hustle, but then loses it out of bounds.
Oh, good hustle to get the ball, and then he just kind of lost it. Trying to go to the basket. Good hustle by Lyles. He just lost control of the ball.
He did. Made a great play, getting the ball away from 2 Boaz players, then lost control going to the basket. Landon Kennedy in the front court. He's going to drive by Crenshaw to the baseline and have it stolen. Oh, he stepped out of bounds. Cason Walls has done a good job defensively this half, Dave, anticipating passes. He was in the passing lane again.
Exactly. He's made some good plays. They have picked up their defense. Douglas has picked up their defense in the second half.
Tyson Hamilton inbounds the ball. Now he gets it back, drives all the way to the bucket. Great screen there to free him up off the out-of-bounds play. Yeah. They just set a couple of screens, and he went all the way to the bucket to score, and Hudgens has stolen the ball.
Lazy pass.
To Toby Hamilton, back to Tyson Hamilton. His 3 is good. So 5 quick points for Tyson Hamilton, and Boaz has their biggest lead. It's the Boaz Pirates 48, Douglas 40, 2:10 to go in the third quarter. Douglas wants a timeout. We'll take it with them from the Marshall County Tournament on Power 107.5 FM.
Supreme Courts is your ultimate local indoor facility for competition youth sports, training, and recreation activities. Home to Impact Basketball and Volleyball. Give Jonathan Hyatt a call at 256-527-1051. RE/MAX Heritage in Arab is a proud supporter of the Arab City Schools academics and athletics. Best of luck to the Knights throughout the year. For all your real estate needs, call on the local professional staff at RE/MAX Heritage in Arab, 256-586-4410. Marshall DeKalb Electric Cooperative is a proud supporter of our community and our local schools, academics, and athletics. Best of luck to all our local teams throughout the season. Our mission at Marshall DeKalb Electric Cooperative is to provide the most reliable electrical service at the lowest possible rate. We strive to achieve our mission with quality and reliable service and a commitment to our consumer needs. We want to be a beacon in each community that we serve.
Since 1943, the Municipal Utilities Board has been meeting utility needs of the citizens of Albertville and surrounding areas. From keeping your home comfortable to providing necessary expansions and supporting industrial and commercial growth, MUB provides the utilities you rely on in your everyday life. Electricity, water, wastewater, all at a reasonable cost. MUB is committed to providing reliable service today and resources tomorrow. MUB is proud to be a supporter of this community channel broadcast.
At Piggly Wiggly, we work hard to deliver the very best to you and your family. You get the best of both worlds, great quality meats and a super low price. You'll always find low prices throughout Piggly Wiggly.
The Boaz Pirates with their biggest lead of the night. They lead by 8, 48-40 with 2:10 to go here in the third quarter.
They took advantage of some kind of sloppy passing, but some good shooting. Good shooting by Boaz of the three. So they have an 8-point lead with 2 minutes left.
Watkins with the basketball between the circles. Will dribble it between his legs. Guarded there by Tyson Hamilton. Baker Lyles, top of the key to Watkins, back to Lyles. Looks like Boaz in a 2-3 zone right now. They get it right there at the free throw line. Great lob pass into Beck, and that's a nice pass that time from Kenyon Watkins to Landon Beck. Good two-man game for the easy bucket. It's 48-42. Williams with the basketball to the basket. Now he'll kick it back out to Hamilton. Off balance, he's going to lose it, but it's saved by Hudgens. Goes down the baseline to Toby Hamilton. He'll drive, spin, get it back to Hudgens, and Boaz will look to reset the offense. Go inside to Sullivan. Sullivan may have got away with a travel. Will kick it back out to Tyson. Looks a little helter-skelter, but great pass that time by Tyson Hamilton. The no-look to Sullivan, and Ty Sullivan finishes his 8-point of the night for Ty Sullivan. He has 8, and Boaz has the 8-point lead again.
What a great assist.
50-42, under a minute to go here in the third quarter. Baker Lyles in the paint, misses the short jumper, and Boaz has the rebound. Let's see if the Pirates will slow it down here with an 8-point lead. Time running out in the third quarter. Ja'Kai Hudgens working against Cason Walls in the corner to Hamilton. Just a bad pass that time. Hamilton was open, and it was just a bad pass. Hamilton could not control it.
Unforced turnover there with 40 seconds. You know, they could have actually held the ball for the last shot up 8, but turnover gives Douglas the ball.
50-42 with 36 seconds to go here in the quarter. Kenyon Watkins with a basketball to Campbell. Inside it goes to Keelan Green. They figured out the zone now. They put a guy right in the middle, and Green gets the ball to Beck. Once again, he's able to finish at the rim. It's 50-44. Ja'Kai Hudgens working against Crenshaw. He'll go to the bucket. His shot is up and good. Nice floater that time. He shot it over Beck and also Crenshaw. 7 seconds. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Will they get it off? They got it off. It counts, and it does. I think it will count. Yes, it does count. A 3-point bucket by Kenyon Watkins as time was running out in the third quarter. At the end of 3, it's Boaz 52, Douglas 47 from the Marshall County Basketball Tournament.
Congratulations to Buddy Bunch and his staff at Bunch Pharmacy as they were honored as the 2022 Health Mart National Pharmacy of the Year.
As the Electric Board of Guntersville, we want you to know that we are your partner in the community, and we hope our commitment, character, and integrity shine through every time you meet us as we empower our community to be the best it can be.
Hello, this is Maury Yancey, President of the Lake Guntersville Chamber of Commerce. The Chamber of Commerce staff, board, and membership proudly cheer the Wildcats on to victory. When you shop local, you are supporting the future of our young people. The Lake Guntersville Chamber of Commerce, cheering on the Wildcats.
As the city of Guntersville continues to grow and prosper, your Guntersville Water Board keeps pace. For more information on the Guntersville Water Board, including fast and easy online bill payment, visit their informative website, gvillewater.com.
If you're looking for a rental home or apartment in the Guntersville area, call on Bonds Real Estate. Visit bondsrealestate.com to search their extensive list of available properties. Bonds Real Estate is another proud supporter of Guntersville Wildcat basketball. First Baptist Church of Guntersville is another proud supporter of Guntersville High School. Best of luck to the Wildcats throughout the seasons.
Steve and Marilyn Murphy invite you to visit Harrelson Drugs. In addition to being your trusted healthcare resource, Harrelson carries a great selection of gifts and collectibles. You'll find aisles of the most popular names and brands suitable for any occasion. They're also your source for customized invitations and printing. You'll always find an all-occasion card to say exactly what you feel. Harrelson's also carries convenience groceries from the shelf and from the cooler. Harrelson Drugs on the corner of Obrig and Patterson in Guntersville.
Trey Crenshaw has 13, Landon Beck 10 to lead the Douglas Eagles. For the Boaz Pirates, they're led by Landon Kennedy, who has 17. The score is 52, Boaz 47. Douglas, we're headed to the fourth quarter, and Boaz has the basketball.
Good to see Cruz back in the game.
And Amin Cruz, who went out about midway the third quarter with an ankle, is back in the game. He has the basketball, and it don't look like it affected his quickness, but he misses the shot there. And then almost steal. It was a steal by Toby Hamilton. It's missed, no good. Hudgens with the tip, no good. The save, and it goes right to the Douglas Eagles. As Boaz a couple opportunities right at the rim there, Dave, and couldn't convert.
Yeah, a flurry of offensive moves there, but just could not get the ball in the basket.
Brody Campbell will go to Cason Walls. This is Crenshaw working, and he has it taken away by Hudgens. Hudgens is going to go all the way to the front of the rim, lay it up and in. Is Crenshaw that time maybe trying to do a little too much. Had it poked away in the easy bucket for Hudgens. Here comes Crenshaw the other way, all the way to the bucket. It's blocked. He gets it back, puts it up, no good, and Hudgens with the rebound. 54-47, we played a minute of the fourth quarter. Landon Kennedy with the basketball as he dribbles out front against Crenshaw. Cruz goes down the baseline all the way under to Sullivan. Sullivan puts it up off the glass that time. Great play, Ty Sullivan. He has double figures working against the taller Landon Beck. He muscled that one in. It's 56-47. That is the biggest Boaz lead, I believe, 9 of the night. They had an 8-point lead at one point. It's 9 now at 56-47 as they've scored the first 4 points of this fourth quarter. Cason Walls out front with the basketball. This is Douglas needing a bucket. They're going to lob it down. It was poked away, looking for Beck down inside. And Watkins drives and has it poked away, but there's a Boaz foul. And it looks like that may be on Ty Sullivan. That'll be his second. Sullivan's had a big night for Boaz. 10 points tonight. He's in double figures along with Landon Kennedy. Landon Beck will inbound it for the Douglas Eagles underneath their own bucket at the baseline. They lob it in to Walls. Walls will go in the corner, throw it away. That's a bad pass that time as Cruz drives in, has it poked away. Great defense after throwing away. Walls got back and poked away. Douglas with a steal. Out front is Brody Campbell. Campbell's going to take the long three from, right at the top of the key, and he knocks it down. Brody Campbell has a big bucket. Douglas needed that when he has 10 points, and it's a Boaz 6-point lead.
He has 10 points. Boy, that was a big shot right there.
56-50. Cruz looks for help, goes to Sullivan. He puts it up. I don't know how he got it off, but he did, but it didn't go down. It went all the way down and popped out. Here comes Campbell the other way. Driving all the way in is Crenshaw. And Crenshaw and Sullivan have to be separated, and we got a technical foul. I think Ty Sullivan picked up a personal foul and a technical foul there.
That's a big.
And that's going to be big in the game.
It sure is. There's going to be 2 shots.
There's going to be 4 shots.
Going to be 4 shots.
And the ball. And they're trailing by 6. This could be a 6 or 7 point possession right now as Crenshaw will go to the free throw line. Trey has 13 points on the night.
You know, you just got to control your emotions. I know the emotions are running high, but you just got to be disciplined.
Crenshaw now all along at the free throw line. The first one is no good. He's going to get 4. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Then there was a technical, and Douglas should get the ball back. And Sullivan went from 2 fouls, Dave, to 4 pretty quickly there, and he's going to be on the bench. All right. Was that the technical shots? Now they got to administer the technical, I think. Now they may have called was it on the floor, the foul on the floor? Nope, it looks like he's going to shoot 2 more. And he gets to choose who wants to shoot the technicals.
Yes.
So now Kenyon Watkins is going to step up to shoot the technical free throws. Campbell missed 2. Watkins' shot is up and good. 56-51, 5:28 to go, fourth quarter. His second free throw, this is the technical, is up and good. It's 56-52, and now Douglas will have the basketball.
Those are big free throws that Watkins hit right there, especially after Crenshaw missed those first 2.
It's a 4-point Boaz lead with 5:26 to go in the game. Watkins to Campbell. Campbell on the wing. Goes out to Walls. He's going to lob it down inside the back. Great pass. Great lob pass that time. Chasing Walls. The lob down inside. Douglas beginning to use their size as Beck able to score. He has a dozen tonight. 56-54. They've erased that 9-point Boaz lead. The three-pointer from the corner by Tyson Hamilton is no good. Just a few moments ago, Dave, it was 56 to 47. And
there's no lead safe in this game.
56-54. Boaz wants a timeout. We'll take it with them. You're listening to the Marshall County Tournament on Power 107.5 FM.
I can't wait to go to college. Sneed State Community College
there is no lead safe in this game.
Exactly what you want to do for a living. I want to design video games. When I grow up, I want to be a
Who's
nurse.
going to make the last run?
I want to own my own business. You have the option with Sneed to do online or on campus. Get your career started with Sneed State Community College. Register now at sneed.edu. That's sneed.edu. When I get bigger, I'm going to go to Sneed State.
Hey folks, Mark Brickey, Sand Mountain Toyota. There's a lot to consider when buying a truck. Towing capacity, cab space, gas mileage, resale value. When you're talking with your salesman, is he willing to sit behind the wheel of the same kind of truck he claims to stand behind? Here at Sand Mountain Toyota, we buy what we sell. Not only do we stand behind our trucks, we put our own money and trust in Toyota trucks, just like you. Come by and check out our huge selection of popular Toyota trucks. Sand Mountain Toyota, we're more than a dealership.
Since 1952, Wilkes Tire and Battery Service has been the place to take your vehicle for service you can trust. Our family takes pride in carrying on the tradition of providing great service, working with integrity, and giving back to the community. For tires, batteries, auto services, and more, choose the people you can trust. With 10 locations to serve you, including Albertville and Gunnersville, at Wilkes Tire and Battery Service, we get you started and keep you going.
Some days, you've got big things to care about. Like that. And that. Luckily, the Whirlpool Smart Range automatically updates itself with features like Air Fry. So you can worry less about keeping up with the latest tech and care more about keeping up with the latest trends. Say cheese. Everyday care, Whirlpool.
Visit the helpful, knowledgeable staff at Bonds Appliance on Gunner Avenue in Gunnersville.
Your local Foodland Market. Your store for everyday low prices and weekly specials with savings on every aisle and friendly customer service throughout the store. We sell only the best USDA inspected meats. Our trained meat cutters offer fresh cut meats to your specification. Our fruits and vegetables are always fresh. Quality and variety you deserve every day. Your local Foodland Market, where savings plus service plus selection equals satisfaction.
Run has pulled the Eagles within 2. Coach Cameron Witt getting that timeout. Kind of settled down his team. It looks like he's checked in Jackson Taylor, the tallest man on his team at 6'3", maybe to match up down inside against Landon Beck, who's really asserted himself, especially here in the second half. Douglas will have the basketball, a chance to take the lead with a three-pointer. 4:58 to go in the game. Brody Campbell with a basketball will work it into the front court against Cruz, and Cruz pokes it away. Nice job of men Cruz. They got 3 on 2 if they hurry. Cruz to Hudgens. Hudgens probably got away with a walk. And then we've got a whistle and a foul. And great job of men Cruz. He knocked it away, got it to Hudgens. Hudgens may have got away with an extra step, scored the bucket, and was fouled in the act of shooting. And he'll try to complete the three-point play.
He tried to, Smith tried to draw the charge, or excuse me, not Smith, but Watkins tried to draw the charge, but he wouldn't have it, and so he's going for the three-point shot right here.
58-54 as he misses it, and it's a 4-point Boaz lead with 4:40 to go. Watkins top of the key with a basketball. He'll dribble it back out and slow things down, set it up as the Eagles will set up their offense. That's a great backdoor. Jason Walls is 3 assists here in the fourth quarter. A great backdoor cut that time by Brody Campbell, and Campbell now has 12. 58-56, Cruz with the basketball to Hamilton. Hamilton drives, spins, looks for help, goes to Kennedy. Kennedy inside, great pass, and Taylor misses the shot. Jackson Taylor had a point-blank shot and missed it. And now Douglas will have the basketball, a chance to tie or take the lead here with 3:58 as the clock counts down here in the fourth quarter. Kason Walls, who's had a big game assist-wise, they go down inside once again, and that's probably a good foul. It's Douglas, Dave. You talked about it in the first half, at least off the air. They're not using their size, but they are now.
They really are. They're doing the high-low, good passing, good interior passing by the Douglas Eagles.
And Landon Beck will be at the free throw line. Beck tonight for the Douglas Eagles. I have him with 10, and he misses the free throw.
Yeah, he has 10 points this second half.
Tyson Hamilton has checked back in the game, and it looks like Keelan Green may be checking in for Landon Beck. And he hits the second, and we've got a timeout on the floor. With 3:48 to go in the game, it's Boaz 58, Douglas 57. You're listening to the Marshall County Tournament on Power 107.5 FM.
Visit Boaz Discount Drugs and Johnson Hallmark in their new location just up the street on the corner of Highway 168 and Elizabeth Street in Boaz. Same helpful, friendly service with personal attention to each prescription. Boaz Discount Drugs is your prescription compounding specialist with custom medications to fit your needs. And Johnson's Hallmark is your source for all occasion cards and gift items.
3:48 left in regulation. Boaz with a 1-point lead after the free throw make by Douglas. Full court pressure now by the Douglas Eagles. Boaz will get it in to Tyson Hamilton. Hamilton back to Amin Cruz. And Cruz will bring it up and set the offense for Boaz. Hudgens back to Kennedy. Kennedy to Hudgens. Hudgens guarded by Green, who checked in. He's going to drive. They just kind of opened it up and let Jahai Hudgens drive to the bucket. Did they count it? He scored. Yes, they counted it. They counted it. Kind of surprised that they counted that one, and that's what Coach Ball here in front of us is he's asking the official, but that was a great drive as they just kind of cleared out and let Hudgens go one-on-one that time against Keelan Green. He was able to score, and he can't convert the three-point play. Crenshaw with a basketball, and Boaz has a three-point lead at 60-57. 3:25 to go.
Every trip's important down the floor now.
Watkins out front for Douglas to Crenshaw. Crenshaw looks down inside. This is Walls. Walls back to Crenshaw. He thinks about a three. He'll bring it back out, dribble between his legs, and go back to Kason Walls, and they set another play. Brody Campbell on the wing. Looks to drive. He's going to step back and shoot a three. He's fouled in the act of shooting, and he'll shoot three. As Landon Kennedy says, Coach, I didn't hit him, but he shot the three, fell backwards, and the official called the foul. And going to the free throw line will be Brody Campbell. He has tonight 12 points.
Hits the first one.
Make it 13. He can tie the game. He has two more coming. With exactly 3 minutes to go, his second free throw, that one is off the back of the iron and no good. Tyson Hamilton checks in the game for Boaz, and Jackson Taylor will go out. Boaz small again on the floor. The third free throw, he makes 2 out of 3. It's 60 to 59. Boaz up by 1 with the basketball. 2:56 to go. Kennedy in the front court, driving all the way, loses possession. We've got a whistle and a jump ball, and the held ball will belong to the Douglas Eagles.
Good defense by Crenshaw.
Played without fouling that time and forced the turnover. And looks like Ty Sullivan, who got a foul and a technical, had to check out of the game, is going to check back in now for the Boaz Pirates with 2:51 to go. Douglas trying to inbound it. It comes in to Brody Campbell, guarded there by Toby Hamilton. Into the front court. Brody Campbell all the way to the bucket. He'll kick it in the corner to Kenyon Watkins, who drains the three, but give credit to Brody Campbell. Drove in the paint, kicked it in the corner for a wide open three, and Douglas has a 2-point lead. Amin Cruz with the basketball, goes all the way to the bucket, missed the shot, and Beck is there for the rebound. No one underneath the bucket that time for Boaz. Campbell into the front court. He'll drive to the baseline. He'll put up a jumper. It's no good. Partially blocked by Jahai Hudgens. And here comes Boaz. Landon Kennedy coming the other way. Hudgens is going to take a three. It's no good. And going up to rebound is Kason Walls. And Coach Skylar Ball says, let's slow down. Almost poked away there. And we got a whistle and a foul on Hamilton. May not be a bad foul there. That's the 6th on Boaz. They're trailing by 2, but I think it's going to send the Eagles to the free throw line.
Both ends of the court, just a little impatient. I think Cruz got in a hurry down here to try to make something happen that wasn't there, and then I think it was a quick shot down here for Douglas. I thought they'd run more clock with a 2-point lead in the ball.
Trey Campbell's first free throw is up and good. A 3-point Douglas lead with 2:01 to go. Keelan Green is going to check in. He's going to check in, and he's checking out will be Landon Beck. And that's an offense-defense switch there, I'm sure. The second free throw for Campbell is no good, and Boaz has the rebound. Jahai Hudgens skied to get it, and Landon Kennedy with the basketball. We've gone under 2 minutes, and Douglas has a 3-point lead. 63-60. Kennedy cut off there by Crenshaw. Amin Cruz drives the baseline, spins, looks for some help in the paint, has it poked away, gets it back to Kennedy. Kennedy drives against Crenshaw. There's a bump and no foul there, but Crenshaw knocks it out of bounds, and the ball will stay with the Boaz Pirates.
They're letting them play right here on this series, aren't they?
And I think we've got a Boaz timeout with 1:35 to go in the game. It's Douglas 63, Boaz 60 from the Marshall County Basketball Tournament.
People's Bank is my go-to place for banking.
When you deal with People's, their goal is your success.
Here at People's Bank, it's more about a relationship.
I know my bankers, and I've got their cell numbers. I just call them.
If we had been with a larger bank, we would have just been a number. We're supported 100% by People's Bank.
They're our neighbor, they're our friends. We're part of this community.
I went to People's Bank because I knew they were going to take care of me.
People's Bank treat us like we're the most important client they have.
Save big, sell bigger. Now list your home for 2% with RE/MAX Guntersville and RE/MAX Heritage in Arab as they've embraced the new changes in real estate. Call the number on the screen to talk with an agent to find out how you can now keep more of what's yours by listing your home for 2%. Discover the difference with RE/MAX, one of the most trusted names in real estate, where you know you're always getting quality service. Make that call today to start your 2% listing where you'll keep more of what's yours and save big, sell bigger.
At Piggly Wiggly, we work hard to deliver the very best to you and your family. You get the best of both worlds, great quality meats and a super low price. You'll always find low prices throughout Piggly Wiggly.
If your parents and grandparents owned a Ford, odds are they bought theirs at Alexander Ford in Boaz. For over 50 years, Alexander Ford has been known as the Ford store in North Alabama. With some of the same faces you've grown to know and trust, we celebrate our past and are excited about our future. We still do business like we always have without hidden fees and high pressure. You can put your trust in us, just like your parents and grandparents did. Alexander Ford, your family Ford store.
We never set out to be J.P. Morgan or Wells Fargo. We set out to be Citizens Bank and Trust and to serve the community as a community bank, and we're content with that.
To go in regulation, the Douglas Eagles lead this one 63-60. They were down at one point in this fourth quarter by 9 points. They battled back to take a 3-point lead. Boaz with a basketball. They'll inbound it underneath their bucket on the baseline. With 1:35 to go, both teams still with 2 timeouts, and Boaz is over the limit on a foul. Douglas will shoot free throws. Douglas has a couple of fouls to give here. Boaz inbounds it, inbounding to Hudgens, back to Sullivan. Sullivan to Hamilton, to Kennedy. Kennedy almost threw it away, saved there, and Cruz out front. He drives, has it poked away, and Kason Walls has a breakaway. and he will lay it up and in. Great play, Cason Walls to take it away from Cruz. Douglas by 5, 1:13 to go. Kennedy, top of the key with a basketball. Boaz got to take care of the basketball. Hudgens for 3, it's no good, and Beck comes away with a rebound. Now Boaz can hold the ball. They don't have to score, and we got a whistle and a timeout. Douglas Eagles 65-60, 61 seconds to go in the game. We'll take a timeout. You're listening to Marshall County Tournament on Power 107.5 FM.
Visit Boaz Discount Drugs and Johnson Hallmark in their new location just up the street on the corner of Highway 168 and Elizabeth Street in Boaz. Same helpful, friendly service with personal attention to each prescription. Boaz Discount Drugs is your prescription compounding specialist with custom medications to fit your needs. And Johnson's Hallmark is your source for all occasion cards and gift items.
And welcome back into Snead State. Douglas with the basketball after the timeout. They have a 5-point lead and there's 61 seconds to go. And a quick Boaz foul, and that's probably smart to extend the game here as Cruz is going to pick up the foul. And Watkins, who made a couple of free throws earlier in the quarter, will go back to the free throw line. Kenyon Watkins tonight, he has 8 points for the Douglas Eagles, and he'll shoot 2. Trying to extend the game to a 3-possession game. 66-60 now. If he makes this one, it'll be a 3-possession lead for the Douglas Eagles. The Eagles trailed by 5 coming into the fourth quarter, but they've had a big fourth quarter to take this lead. The free throw is also good. Watkins makes them both, and Douglas has a 7-point lead. 57-56. Boaz needs a bucket on this possession, and they've got to hurry. Cruz drives. He's going to put it up and have it blocked. Great help defense that time from Landon Beck to come over and get the block.
Good aggressive play without fouling.
And Tyson Hamilton will check in, a 3-point shooter going to check in the game. He checks in for Cruz. They need some 3-point shooting now. They got to have 3 possessions with 49 seconds. Hudgens to Sullivan. Sullivan to Toby Hamilton. As they're guarding the 3-point line, they go across to Hudgens, who will take the long 3. It's an air ball, and Douglas comes away with the rebound. We've got a whistle. Is it a held ball or a foul?
Foul. This official over here has got a hold.
And we've got a foul on the Boaz Pirates with 38 seconds to go. The Douglas Eagles with a 7-point lead at 67-60. It's been a great game. It's gone back and forth. Boaz has probably held the lead longer than Douglas has tonight, but the Eagles have played very good here with the pressure on in the fourth quarter.
They really have. These last 4 minutes, they've really turned up the pressure.
Crenshaw misses the first and makes the second. 68-60, and we've got a whistle. And looks like Logan Williams will check into the game for the Boaz Pirates, is they don't want a timeout. They just wanted to get a player in the game. 38 seconds to go. Kennedy with the ball in the front court. And there's the long jumper by Logan Williams, and that is a tray, and he knocks it down from the right corner. And it's 68-63, and Boaz will take a timeout. And will this be a full, or this is a full timeout? And so let's take a 30-second timeout. You're listening to the Marshall County Tournament on Power 107.5 FM.
Lake Guntersville Pool and Spas is your home for custom pool design and construction, along with service, sales, and repair. They're also your authorized dealer for bullfrog spas and swim spas. For your new construction or redesign of your existing personalized outdoor space, visit our large showroom, located at the top of the mountain in Guntersville. Call Lake Guntersville Pool and Spas at 256-582-4050. Family-owned and operated Discount Building Supply in Warrenton is a whole lot more than building supplies and hardware. Stop by and browse their 130,000 square foot home center. You'll find Poplar Smoker Grills with supplies and seasonings, family outing and tailgate supplies, Yeti coolers, outdoor and hunting apparel, landscape management supplies, boathouse products, and everything to beautify your outdoor living space. Discount Building Supply and Home Center. 3 generations of the Walker family proudly serving your family.
You'll like banking at People's Independent Bank and PIB Mortgage. Here, you'll receive a high level of personal service, a full array of accounts and services, a variety of mortgage loans, local loan decisions, and you will see active corporate citizenship throughout our footprint. Step up to true community banking at People's Independent Bank. www.pibonline.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. NMLS number 466340.
Natural gas appliances from your Marshall County Gas District gives your home the clean, comfortable feel of natural gas. And you can get great rebates on brand new natural gas appliances. Gas furnace, a $1,000 rebate. Tankless water heaters, $300. Clothes dryer or gas lights, $200. Cooktop range, $100. Plus $50 back on lights, grill, logs, and wall heaters. Call your Marshall County Gas office for more details. With locations in Arab, Albertville, and Guntersville. Or call toll free at 1-800-552-1382.
Natural gas
that the Boaz Pirates needed. It's a 2-possession game with 31.9 seconds to go. So there's going to be some pressure on this inbounds play, and the Boaz Pirates need a steal here. But, Dave, that was a big shot by a freshman a few minutes ago.
That was his first points of the night, too, and, man, what a big shot that was to keep them in the game.
I said a few minutes. That was really just a few seconds ago, wasn't it? 31.9 seconds. Douglas will inbound it, and it comes into Brody Campbell, back to Trey Crenshaw. Crenshaw is fouled there by Ja'Kai Hudgens, and had to do that quickly with just about 3 seconds running off the clock there.
You know, Ja'Kai Hudgens, he has really played most of this game with just 2 fouls. And he had his third, but he had to go to the bench early with 2 quick fouls.
Trey Campbell at the free throw line, and that one will roll off the rim, no good. Douglas could have put this game away from the free throw line earlier, but they can't make their free throws here. 68-63, it's still a 2-possession game, even if he makes this one, and he does. And Logan Williams is going to check back into the game as Coach Witt's going to get his 3-point shooters on the floor.
He's going to his spot, too, isn't he? He's planning on shooting right there from that corner.
And Douglas is pointing at him right now. They know where he's at. And Brody Campbell is going to stay on him like right guard right now.
Looks like they may have a screen to get him open.
Landon Kennedy up the floor, 69-63 to the bucket. It goes in the corner. They tried to get it to Logan Williams, and it's thrown away. Tyson Hamilton to the bucket, left it short. Scramble for the basketball. Douglas has it, and there's a whistle. There's a foul in the corner.
I believe that's going to be on Ja'Kai Hudgens for a push, I think.
He was just hustling after the basketball. There was a wild scramble.
Yes.
As Boaz left it short on the layup with 13.3 seconds. It looks like the Douglas Eagles will advance here to the semifinals as Kenyon Watkins, who I think is perfect from the free throw line tonight, is at the free throw line shooting 2. His first one is no good. I jinxed him.
Boy, I tell you, Douglas played good defense on Williams. He was posting up for that 3-point shot.
The Eagles really have played well in this fourth quarter. Yes. They've scored 22 points in this fourth quarter. And the second free throw is up and good, 70-63 with 13 seconds left. Kennedy into the front court. He's going to drive to the wing, gives it to Hamilton. Hamilton has it poked away, and there's the steal. And Douglas will hold the basketball as the clock will run out. And that is our final score tonight. The Douglas Eagles have won this one tonight, 70-63 over the Boaz Pirates, and the Eagles will advance to the semifinal on Friday night as they will take on the Guntersville Wildcats, who defeated Asbury earlier tonight here at the Marshall County Basketball Tournament. It was a 17-15 Boaz lead after one quarter. We were tied at halftime, 30-30 at the end of the third quarter. It was Boaz leading 52-47, but a 23-11 fourth quarter for the Douglas Eagles propels them to their 10th win of the year and to a spot in the semifinals here at the Marshall County Tournament tonight. Dave, scoring numbers?
Landon Beck had 17 points. Brody Campbell had 16 points for Douglas. Ty Crenshaw had 15. And over for Boaz, you had Landon Kennedy had 17. Ja'Kai Hudgens came off the bench after those 2 fouls and ended up having 12 points for the night. And then Ty Sullivan had 10 for the Boaz Pirates. So big win for the Douglas Eagles. That puts them playing the Guntersville Wildcats in the semifinals.
Big fourth quarter for the Douglas Eagles. Douglas, the more seniority on their team, they're an older team. You probably saw that a little bit in the fourth quarter when the pressure they made some big plays. Boaz had some opportunities that they didn't take advantage of. And the Douglas Eagles, as we said, outscoring Boaz 23-11 in the fourth quarter, and they come away with a 70-63 win.
Well, the semifinals are set.
So,
one Thursday night and one Friday night.
Here are your semifinals on Thursday. Girls varsity bracket is the Albertville Aggies taking on the Boaz Lady Pirates at 6 o'clock. The boys varsity semifinal on Thursday is Arab against Albertville. Then on Friday, your girls varsity semifinal is DER against Arab. And then on Friday night, it's Guntersville and Boaz in the boys semifinal. And we'll take the night off tomorrow night, then be back Thursday with semifinal action here from the 2025 Marshall County Tournament. That's going to wrap it up for us tonight as the Douglas Eagles come away with a 70-63 win over the Boaz Pirates. For Dave Soha, I'm Jeff Allen. Good night, everyone.
Horizon Communications' archives of local high school sports and school programs now spans decades and generations, covering multiple sports and programs. DVDs of these memorable events make the perfect gift for any occasion, and the cost is simple and affordable. The first game or program DVD is $20, the second game or program is $15, and then any others are only $10 each, all on their own individual DVD. Pre-1990 games converted from coaches' films are as low as $5 per game. We have hundreds of games from the late 50s on up. Give us a call at 256-582-7373, message us on Facebook, or email mharden@horizoncommunications.net to check the availability of your desired event. Let Horizon Communications help you with the gift of video to be treasured for a lifetime. Since 1992, Horizon Communications has brought you community channel programming. As we're preparing for another season of high school sports, we'd like to take this opportunity to thank our many loyal community-minded sponsors who've supported Horizon's local origination programming through the years. We encourage our local viewers to patronize our local sponsors and let them know how much you enjoy Horizon's community channel broadcast. For information on joining our team of community channel broadcast sponsors, give Mike Harden a call at 256-582-7373.